Hello, you're welcome to the podcast of Group 34. So member are Charit Pérez, Andrea Jaraba, Elizabeth Navarro, y my person, María Ángel Vergara. Title Evaluation, the impact of distance learning. Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of the academic video podcast. Today, an important topic will be honored evaluation the impact of distance learning in recent years, especially during the pandemic. Educational system were transformed in an unprecedented way. Phase 2 class were replaced by virtual environments and innovative methodologies were employed in a short period of time. Throughout this interview, the effects of distance learning will be analyzed from different academic perspectives.
Thank you, Maria. To begin with, we would like to ask, how was distance learning transformed during this period? Numerous digital platforms were adopted and technological tools were introduced in schools and universities. It is widely believed that education was restructured in record time. What can be said about this process?
Indeed, significant changes were experienced. Traditional classrooms were replaced by virtual meeting rooms and platforms such as Google and Zoom and Google Classroom and widely used. Digital skills were developed by both teacher and student. And new teaching strategies were implemented to maintain academic continuity. However, several challenges were also identified and many homes stable internet connections were not agented. Technological devices were shared among family members, and access to quality education was unevenly distributed. As consequence, certain inequalities were identified during this period.
Thank you for that explanation. Both advantages and disadvantages were also close. The main benefits be explained in more detail.
Of course, one of the main advantages was flexibility. Classes were attended from home and commuting time was eliminated. As a result, valuable hours were saved and could be dedicated to study or personal development. In addition, student autonomy was strengthened, independent learning was encouraged, and great responsibility for academic progress was assigned by learners. Record sessions were made available and complete topics could be reviewed when necessary. What reviews on digital resources was offered. Any information what access communication skills were also the ballot to forums, email, and digital and virtual discussion collaborative activities. Were carried that using digital tools and technological competence was considerably enhanced.
Students benefit sounds very positive. Nevertheless, some negative effects were mentioned in various studies. What difficult work document.
Several challenges were reported. Student motivation was reduced in many cases due to limited face-to-face interaction. Direct contact with teachers was minimized, and social interaction was affected because classmates were not physically present. Attention was frequently lost during long virtual sessions, and concentration was affected by distraction at home. In addition, physical discomfort was reported as eye strain was caused by prolonged screen exposure. Furthermore, practical subjects were not effectively taught in online format. Laboratory activities were limited and learning outcomes were sometimes negatively influenced.
Another important question concerns academic performance. Was improvement observed or were negative results obtained?
Mixed results were reported. In some contexts, academic performance was improved because additional time was made available for study at home. Learning materials were reviewed repeatedly, and personalized study rewards increased. However, in the other cases, poor outcomes were obtained due to stress or lack of concentration. Emotional well-being was affected, and not all students were equally supported. It can therefore be concluded that the overall impact was influenced by personal circumstances and access to technology.
Before we finish, what final conclusion can be drawn from this evaluation?
In conclusion, education was permanently transformed by distancing learning. New opportunities were created, digital education was strengthened, and innovative strategies were developed. At the same time, inequalities were increased because not all students had the same resources. For the future, a hybrid of blend model is recommended. In this way, the advantage of online learning can be combined with the benefit of face-to-face interaction. A balanced system could be designed where flexibility and mindset and social connection is preserved. Ultimately, evaluation where learned an educational system were adapted rapidly, and it has been demonstrated that flexibility and technology are essential components of modern education.
Thank you. I for participate with hope this academy interview as debate and try to understand of the impact of this on learning.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank
Goodbye.
thank you very much.
Thank you.